Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. Oh, my goodness me. It's time for another America's Next Top Scandal, girls. You guys are still adoring this little series, or should I call it cycle, here on my Chanel. And you know what? As I always say, I'm very gagged that there's just so much wrong with this show that was broadcast quite happily all over the TV for everybody to see and get negative opinions about. Honestly, one of the things that I was always really excited about to see when I was younger on America's Next Top Model was the runways. I was all about the runways. I loved Miss J. Alexander and the way that they taught the girls how to walk the runway. And I loved the idea of going to a fashion show and being like front row seat, but also in the runway. Like, I don't know. I was just totally into it, and I thought it was one of the best experiences that you could possibly ever hope for to achieve in life. How wrong I was when we're talking about America's Next Top Scandal, girls. So, the drama on America's Next Top Model continues. It continues with putting the girls in really quite dangerous situations, and there's a couple of examples I can think of off the top of my head about this, specifically pertaining to runways. Now, if you guys happen to know of any more dangerous runways that you would like me to watch, maybe I'll do a part 2 of this specific video. So today we are going to be looking at Cycle 7 and I believe Cycle 16. These earlier cycles of America's Next Top Model are literally like riddled with drama from start to finish. It was a time, girls. It was an absolute time. I do often wonder what these producers were up to in order to try and create this level of drama, realistically. So it is Cycle 7, Episode 3. It's just a lot, shall we say? It's a lot. I haven't seen this in a very, 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 very long time, and I literally can't remember what happens in it. So shall we plug in my ohanger? Come on, America's Next Top Model.
You want to be on top?
You want to be on top? Oh. You want to get gout?
The panel's very stressful, and so it's fun to...
Interestingly enough, that is exactly how I have a scar on my head. When I was a child, I did this down the stairs, flew off the stairs and headbutted a radiator and had to go to hospital and get stitches. Maybe that explains some things. Ooh. Scandal, girls. I'm sort of excited, isn't that weird? Oh, come on, Miss J.
Miss J is too fabulous. She is a royal mess, and she's
A royal mess? That's a bit rude. Miss J will be exhumed. That's not the word either. Miss J will be treated with the utmost respect. The thing about America's Next Top Model is, like, I always absolutely adored Miss J. I still adore Miss J. Miss J. Alexander, I still follow on Instagram to this day because I'm fascinated about what they are up to. So when I was younger, I just could not wait to see Miss J on the screen, teaching people how to walk on the runway, teaching people how to look fierce in their pictures. I was always so excited, and I feel like, in a way, Miss J. Alexander made ripples for television. Absolute icon, and I just want to see more of them. More and more and more.
There was like a whole circus game going on. There was a tightrope, and I'm like, no, I'm not getting up there.
Oh.
Welcome, ladies.
Oh.
See that, ladies?
oh my god.
Posture, balance, balance, posture.
Oh, Lord. Can I do this?
Bravo. Merci. Merci. You girls will be learning about balance and posture today. I have here the masters of the wire.
I wonder why we're going to be learning about balance and posture today. I wonder.
We're gonna teach you guys to walk this half-inch rope cable. So if you can walk this, just imagine you can walk anything.
Hey, y'all want to
Okay.
see Juan do this?
I can't even walk a straight line when I'm dead sober, so hell if I'm gonna walk a little tiny rope.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. There you go. Let go of the rope. Keep going.
Being this
Oh, so there
competition
is some
is
slight
more
level
than
of
what I thought it'd be. I'm
danger.
just taking 1 week at a time and not thinking about being at the top right now. I'm just thinking make it to the next stage.
That's it, just like that, okay? Good.
Oh,
you get
come
through
on,
this,
yes.
the catwalk's nothing. Try to
Yes,
concentrate
yes.
on the inside, but show me something on the outside, okay?
Like what?
Like you're having fun with it. No whining and modeling, okay? Smile. Let me see your personality come out a little.
Both me and my sister, we've always had problems with our feet. My sister's feet are really flat-feeted.
You're pigeon-toed here.
Can I have a one-way ticket, please? I don't
No, it's a round-trip ticket. There you go. Good. No, the other way. That's it. Nice and straight. Find that balance. You're starting to feel really
What's with
comfortable.
all this
up there, huh?
music of like boop de boop de boop de boop de boop de boop de boop?
Dibbly bobbly wibbly bobbly dibbly dobbly doo.
Isn't it weird how like reality TV kind of invites contestants on and also ridicules them at the same time of like, look what we're going to do and look what we've made you do. It's the circus. Do you know what I mean? I always felt like that gave me like a distaste in my mouth. I'm always like, I can't lie though. In some cases, it does make good television. Later on in the episode, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. We see that they start their first big runway in season 7. So let's watch.
Hey, look who it is, the Jet Set Girls. Y'all look kind of tired dragging yourselves out of that car this morning. You girls are going to be in a runway show, and your photo shoot is actually going to be a photographer that's in the photo pen at the end of the runway. Charlie, who is your stylist, is a very accomplished designer himself, along with his partner, Emiliano. And today, you'll actually be wearing their dresses on the runway.
You have to be super careful because there's a lot of pieces that are super delicate organzas that any little move you make could rip.
I also used to absolutely love watching them get their makeup done because obviously being a makeup artist, I used to like fully absorb the transformation process when I was younger. Like I love the idea of just these models with like big black smoky eyes just being like dramatic. I loved it, absolutely loved it.
No, let me go. And I would have been pissed if I didn't go. And then see if you can sit down, like, and lay down in the van or something like that. She was in bed all day the night before, and I'm really proud of her for coming out.
How are you?
Not so good.
Why? What's wrong?
Sick. I just wanted to just lay down somewhere. I was just so weak.
If you want to go back to the house, I will have the driver come and pick you up so you can go back to sleep. I want you to make the right decision, but you have to make that for yourself.
You should have a health and safety person on set to be like, clearly this model is sick, we have to take her off. Like, wow, okay, so they're basically giving her the ultimatum of like, if I go home and recover, I might be eliminated at the end of the episode. Isn't that weird and like almost quite unacceptable at the same time?
You want to take the ride home? Okay.
Like, my heart and my mind is like, be here and stay and do this, but my body is like, you can't.
If your body
and it
knows.
sucks
Your
so
body
bad.
knows.
Yeah, on season 6, she was really, really sick, had IVs in her arm. And instead of, saying, oh, okay, I won't go, she, like, went to the shoot and, like, rocked it.
But that's not a good thing. You shouldn't work when you're
So you guys
very,
are starting
very
to look like
unwell.
models?
Yeah!
You're amped? Okay, let's go and take a look at the runway.
Oh!
We look, and there's this runway right in the middle of a pool. We're like, oh, my God.
Dangerous
It's
girls.
again to entice the audience.
Goodbye,
to make it
ankles.
Something new, something special.
We're like,
In the pool?
are you kidding me?
I've walked it all afternoon, and clearly I'm fine. So we ready to fit our clothes? Yeah.
He's walked it all afternoon and clearly he's fine. Yeah, but the difference is you're not going to be doing it probably in very tall stilettos in clothes you're not familiar with in front of like people that are making you nervous because you want to perform really well in expensive garments. So like not really comparable, is it, J. Manuel? No.
This is not unrealistic. These girls have to be prepared to do almost anything to sell a garment.
I'm gonna rock it today on the runway. I'm gonna keep that adrenaline that I had yesterday and use it.
Wait,
Are we ready?
was that who I think it is?
This is Fierce. I'm waiting for Fierce. Brooke was actually pretty composed. It was really difficult being first up.
Oh my God. This is not a modeling show. This is not a modeling show. This is a drama reality TV show masquerading as a modeling show. That's exactly what this is. Imagine having to walk in like heels like this, so you probably can't see because, 8 pixels. It's about a 3 to 4 inch heel on a wobbly platform that's going like this in water. Oh, not for me. No.
I start walking, I'm like, what the hell? It, like, starts tipping, and, like, I almost fall in.
Imagine like scraping your leg.
Footwork was a little off. But overall, Jada held her composure, and I was really impressed by that. Don't slow it down. Don't slow it down. You gotta keep it up.
Imagine how embarrassing you would feel.
Hey,
oh
it's
my
fashion,
God.
honey.
It is. I knew that was Jemima Starship. Let's go back and see what they're wearing. Fascinating. Is this in their old system? Old system, their old style. Let's have a look. Oh no, she's got a boob hanging out.
Whole boob is out.
Oh no, I didn't even realise that Carrie D's boob was out, but look who it isn't. Look who it isn't. Look who we have here. Wow, blast from the past, sis. Blast from the absolute past.
Hey, it's fashion, honey. Boobs do peekaboo in fashion shows.
I loved when Carrie D's top exposed her breast. I think it was awesome. It was so Paris.
I know Miss J would die in horror looking at what Carrie D did. I mean, where was the model?
What I was really thinking was, get back dry, get back dry, get back dry.
Energy back.
Imagine having to do this and just being like, right, all of this stress that I have on, imagine also going on TV and having like your full-on boob out by accident. That's so embarrassing. This show is made to fail. It's made for these girls to fail in order to bring in ratings. Nothing about this is modeling. You would not pass health and safety regulations, especially in the UK. If you wanted to do this on a runway now, you would not get that. You would not get clearance. You would not. Event planners would be like,
I'm sorry, we're not doing that. Think of the injuries. Absolutely not.
Energy. Like, seriously, is she asleep? She's like, AJ, give me some energy.
I wonder why she
please,
doesn't have
girl.
any energy.
There you go, damn
She's
it.
thinking
Work
they all
it.
think they're gonna
AJ,
die.
When she stepped out into the spotlight and posed in front of the runway, looked
She does look amazing.
absolutely breathtaking.
Yes.
Don't slow it down.
Oh.
Michelle owned the end of the runway. Amanda was one of the girls who was the best at keeping up her pace in this runway show. Work it, Eugenia.
I just have to make sure that in each shot I'm
it's
giving
so wiggly.
some sort of emotion. So hopefully it comes out well.
Pose. With Eugenia, I was really hoping to
Wiggly,
see more
wiggly.
life, but I didn't. She was totally flat.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that like soundbite they put over the top of everyone going, like nobody there was like, they probably were, but they weren't like a 1960s audience. Look, so we see here, imagine your ankles going like that in these heels, but then also this like wooden platform just like scraping up your leg as you fall into the water. That is absolutely... Like, you'd never get the health and safety for it now. You never would. Think about how embarrassed you'd be as well. Like, absolutely not.
Stepped on it with one foot. I like slid. I kept
Shunt your
going after
kneecap.
I fell off. I just kept going. I'm freaking bleeding.
Okay,
She was bleeding? She was bleeding from that. So I'm not being over the top. They've literally injured this girl on that runway. She could have twisted her ankle. She could have sprained her ankle. She could have broken her ankle. She could have shunted her kneecap out of place. Like, all of these things just for this. It's just wild.
Pick up that speed. Oh my gosh, she looks great. Melrose worked it, and she looked confident, even while wobbling. All right, girls, I want you to line up for your finale walk. Go, Achel. If anyone was smart, they just pushed the other girl in the pool.
That's what you want, isn't
to
it?
keep my model posture and my couture dress looking good, but it was...
And this circus music that's playing as well. Like, how is this allowed? Putting loads of people on a single, like, raft in the middle of this pool, just being like...
Jiggle them around. Come on, TV girls. Let's get some ratings.
Oh, it's just wrong.
Very crazy.
Go, Amanda. Go, Amanda.
Yes.
Honestly, in Monique's condition, she wouldn't have been able to do it. We were all well, and we really sucked.
Wow, so we've just seen the end of that runway, and it only ended with one of the models with an injury, and she was seen by a medic on the scene. What do you guys think about that runway? I think it's a little bit much, if you ask me. So the next runway we're going to be looking at is from Cycle 16. Now, this one is the one that is quite shocking. I've never actually seen this one. I read about this one on a Reddit post, and I was like fully gobsmacked. Fully gobsmacked that this is even a concept that somebody came up with for a modeling show. Shall we watch? Shall we watch? Shall we? Shall we? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm scared. I'm opening the show. I'm the guinea pig.
Remember, pass your hands over the
Yes.
and then leave them flat.
Yes.
What are they putting on that model's hands? What are they putting on that model's hands? What are they putting on that model's hands? How is this allowed in any way, shape, or form? I dread to think what we're just about to watch. No, we can't. We can't just be about to see something like this, surely. No?
Sir. But I need to win this challenge. So I'm really, really excited.
Your hands are on fire?
Alexandria. For some reason, Alexandria can look a little bit rough on the edges, but I thought she held her own today. I thought she was really, really great.
This is a modelling competition? I'm fully gagged that they've not only put them out on a fire runway, they are setting their hands on fire? I do understand that you can do that sort of like circus performance under like professional direction, but there are so many things that could go wrong on this just for like technically not trained professionals. Like these models won't be like
previous circus actors with 15 years industry experience at being on fire.
I just love fire. I was absolutely ecstatic. And as soon as I let my hands on fire, I was
they're
like
wearing
the queen of
gloves.
fire or something.
Brittany, she's a strong competition. But I really feel like I have a good chance. I was born to do this.
You're good.
I'm really excited.
I'm really excited.
It's like pyromaniac when I was little. I mean, I wasn't really worried.
I'm scared, waiting for the cue backstage to go, and then I go and I'm trying to light myself on fire.
Oh, she's been sabotaged. She's been sabotaged. She's been absolutely sabotaged. Okay, well, I wonder who's going home this week.
You know, usually that's a good thing. You have trouble lighting yourself on fire.
Oh, Sarah.
I love Sarah, but she was kind of a hot mess.
Her runway walk was not good. Oh, when I step out onto the runway, I just like felt really empowered. Like it's awesome.
Kasha has this habit that they need to be extra sexy, and it's always in the mouth, and I don't know why.
What are we watching? What is this?
When I got up on the runway, I was pumping myself up. There is no stopping me because I love runway, period.
Dahlia, she looks really, really great. She looks really, really elegant. She was very, very focused.
What the fuck was that? I am fully gagged about that because, like, what was that? What the hell was that about? Come on, girls, set yourself on
Fire! We've got a garment to sell!
Well, my lovelies, I'm going to push my laptop away from me there and just sort of, like, digest what we've just watched because I never actually saw that Cycle 16 Fire Runway show when I was younger. So many things could have gone completely wrong in that runway, and thank goodness that nothing had. Although I must say, like, would they really have told us if something had have gone wrong with something like that? Like, it's a little bit different in Cycle 16 than it is from Cycle 7. So in Cycle 7, when that model just injured herself and, like, she was a bit bleeding, imagine if we'd heard on the news, like, model gets engulfed in flames on America's Next Top Model. Absolutely insane, my loves. Insane. Well, I suppose I better do the Twitch shout-out of the week. And today's Twitch shout-out goes to Lame Sauce. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch, you stunning woman on the game. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Twitch shout-out, make sure you follow me over on Twitch. It is Luxeria Plays, and I stream 3 nights a week. Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Once again, I want to say a massive thank you to my Patreons. You can see yourselves on the screen right here, you gorgeous people. Oh, yes, gorgeous. Stunning on the game. And an absolutely amazing hello and welcome to Aquien, Amy Valentine, Bethany, that's me, Call Me Achilles, Dana Mays, Guy Humphrey, Nicole, and Stacey Face. Thank you so much, my lovelies. And once again, I want to say a massive thank you and a huge shout out to my top tier Patreons and channel members, Erwin Fox, Stephanie Niatupski, Morriganey Wolf, Erin Conkle, Magusta Lagoose, Steph Utek, Caitlin Wright, Megan Holly, Dana Broderick, Moldy Apple, Orkos Samoji, Jared Pavlovsky, and a glorious hello and welcome to Erwin Fox. Yes. Thank you so much for following and supporting this Chanel, you gorgeous people. Gorgeous. And with that, my lovelies, if you know anything else about America's Next Top Scandal Girls, leave it in the comments below because I cannot believe the scandals that this show has created. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.